Kayleigh McEnany's sister, Ryann, with two N's at the end, has created a new dating app for conservatives because, no one's ever thought of this before, and it's called The Right Stuff. Let's go to Ryann for an explanation of what conservative people can expect when they're on it.
Ryann, I've got to tell you about something I am so excited to announce. A dating app for all of us conservatives. It's called The Right Stuff, and it's launching this September. What I love most about it is that it's invite only, so not just anyone can join. First of all, it's free to use. And for my ladies, you'll never have to pay because we all get premium subscriptions for simply inviting a couple friends. Gentlemen, if you want access to premium, that's on you. And by the way, those are the only two options, ladies and gentlemen. The Right Stuff is all about getting into the right dating pool with people who share the same values and beliefs as you. You'll start off by building your perfect profile. No pronouns necessary. We want you to put your best foot forward, which includes your favorite photos of yourself doing what you love or being with the people you love. Our prompts give you the opportunity to let people know various sides of you. So remember, be authentic and creative. We're sorry that you've had to endure years of bad dates and wasted time with people that don't see the world our way, the right way.
My favorite thing about, and I don't think this is indicative of right-wingers, although this ad certainly had this message of transgender people, we don't want you. When it's like, they didn't ask to be invited. They're not interested in you. So I love how they're like, not interested. And it just reminds me of inevitably, I'm sure every woman who's in the public has experienced a guy reaching out to her to say, I disagree with everything you say, but I would bang. And it's like, have you seen yourself in the mirror? You think I'd bang? You know what I'm saying? It's just this presumption that everyone wants you, and it's like, no one wants you.
My favorite part of that is that he thinks there's some percentage chance she'll read this comment and be like, oh, he does want to bang. Okay, I'm gonna write him right away. Really? Okay, but now back to these folks. Now look, is it possible that some trans folks might have a kink where they're like, ooh, doing something to a Republican, that could be kind of interesting. It's possible, okay. But are folks likely to sign up for a dating app where everyone they'd be dating would hate them? Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah. I mean, so these are the same guys who said, oh, hey, we love Donald Trump after he said he would ban all Muslims from the country. They're like, now remember, Cenk, you're not invited. Why would I want to date you if you already hate me and you already told me you hate me, right? So but they think, so remember, because right-wingers have infinite entitlement. Yep. They think, oh my God, everybody wants me.
No.
But it's invite only. Invite only, no pronouns, no commas, no grammar, no facts. Everyone, we're having a fun here, okay? And everyone on here is a liar, by the way, and loves liars. Good luck.
Meet your next partner to storm the Capitol. It'll be great. Now, The Hill wrote about The Right Stuff in detail in July, noting that the app was created by former Trump White House staffers and is backed by, oh wow, look, conservative tech billionaire Peter Thiel,
I love that.
Who has invested $1.5 million into the app. Now, look, what is it like dating a conservative? I wouldn't know, I haven't really dated conservatives. I'm not interested in dating conservatives, but I do think it's important to hear from a conservative who has firsthand experience with it. Let's hear a little bit from Tommy Lahren.
This is a PSA for all the men out there and all the boys who think they're men, but they're actually boys. My friends are attractive. All of my friends are successful. All of my friends have something going on. Almost every single one of them have an issue with men. But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think it might not be us. It might be you. It might be men. It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country in the age range of about 20 to I think about 55, maybe even 60. A lot of men are trash. It will be a cold day in hell when I chase a man. And I know that's the same thing for my friends as well. And if my friends are listening and they're thinking about chasing a man, please, for the love of God, do not. Because there is not not one single man on planet Earth, okay, that is worth making any woman feel like she is not good enough. The problem is we are two enough and you can't handle it.
They're two enough, and conservative, we're not winning with conservative men. We're not winning, trash, according to Tomi Lahren.
No, but to be fair, only the ones between 25 and 60. What are you gonna marry? Are you gonna date a 24-year-old or a 61-year-old? Fascinating, okay. So probably not the best ad for this new app.
Right.
By the way, Mark Davis, a YouTube member, agrees with what Tomi Lahren is saying. This app will be 99% men, and all the photos will be fishing, hunting photos, and pics of dudes doing keg stands wearing a Trump flag as a cape.
1000%.
Totally. That's what you want to sign up for? But hey, it's invite only.
You know what? I'm not against the app. Do you, Booze? Right?
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
It's a tool for people to connect, and even though it's not my people, great. If it's gonna help people connect and find love, I have nothing against it. What I do have against these types of things is they tend to be schemes, right? So let's talk about other similar apps that were rolled out previously. What happened to them? I was curious about that. So there was this app launched for Donald Trump supporters known as Donald Daters. It was launched and aimed toward Trump voters who wanted to find like-minded people to date. A security researcher discovered the app was exposing their information in an open database, including biographical details such as names and profile photos, but also potentially tokens for logging into people's accounts and private messages. Oops, that's not good. On top of that, the app itself didn't work well either. So Motherboard downloaded and tested the app, which as far as dating apps go, was clunky and seemingly barely functional.
Which described a lot of the men on the app as well.
Right, according to Tomi Lahren. Despite dating preference or stating preferences as looking for women in New York City, Motherboard was shown exclusively men who claimed to live in other parts of the country. That's not convenient. And also personality questions on users' profiles asks them what they are triggered by.
God, look at how right-wingers, man, they know they get triggered. They live in fear, they want to be victims. They're like, what are you triggered by? I'm triggered by liberals, I'm triggered by Muslims, I'm triggered by Mexicans. Who are you triggered by?
So numerous things throughout the app are misspelled or non-functional. The app also only lets users look at 10 people before locking them out and asking them to pay nearly $30 a month in this monthly fee.
I guarantee you the ones you see after the first 10 are not as good looking.
Yeah.
For men and women.
So that app, Donald Daters, no longer exists. And a simple search in the Apple App Store results in no matches. A search for conservative dating or Republican dating brings up Republican singles, which has 2.2 stars.
Oh boy. All right, first of all, #freedom, date each other, get out of our dating pool, love it. But secondly, last serious comment here, Peter Thiel is part of the LGBTQ community. He is funding an app that throws the LGBTQ community under the bus because, hey, money, that's his god. So he'll attack his own just to make an extra buck. And that's how greedy right-wing billionaires roll. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.